over the years, we've converted these worn out old fields and pastures into these lovely meadows. And a lot of this stuff was just rare, or I should say raw, open earth until we got here. And so we have beautiful things out here, such as this milkweed, which is really kind of past its prime, but that's okay. Still has a lovely sweet smell on the milkweed. This is a common milkweed, and there are different varieties of it around here. And this trail goes off this way. And this is just one of many meadows that we maintain by just mowing them once a year. That is in February. I wish you could smell this. It's just incredibly sweet. Let's go up here and see what's going on inside this milkweed. On the blossoms, you can see there's a little pollinator on there. Very nice. Oh, look who's joined me today. It's little Gracie. She's found something. Gracie has turned 15 years old this year. She's doing really well, although she doesn't tolerate the heat like she used to. So anyway, the trail continues going up this way, so I think we'll go up here. Lead the way, Gracie. Here's something that's a never-ending battle, and that is this Japanese stiltgrass in here. And last year I was trying to manage this as sort of a test plot where I mowed it. And the timing of mowing is very important. You want to mow right before it goes to seed, and if you mow too early, then the plant will regenerate and make seed, and if you mow too late, well, then there's seed. And so I think what you're seeing here is the seed that was already in the soil. And so this is what you have to worry about. But over here is an interesting example of one of the problems, and that is Virginia cutgrass, which is this, and this right here is the Japanese stiltgrass. The cutgrass is what you want. It's a natural grass. The Japanese stiltgrass is what you don't want. It's invasive and chokes out things. But the thing is that the Japanese stiltgrass is an annual and dies in the winter, whereas the cutgrass is a perennial. And so if managed properly, isn't that right, Gracie? If managed properly, then maybe the cutgrass can overcome the stiltgrass. It's just that the stiltgrass is more aggressive, and so the cutgrass needs help. And so that's what this plot is all about. Gracie, shall we continue our walk? to become mature enough to eat. And we have lots of them around here due to the type of mowing that we do. And we'll eat them, but they're mainly here for the critters. Now we have blackberries too, but these are raspberries because you can tell the stem is not round. It has sort of this, I don't know what you call it, kind of a boxy sort of shape to it. And you can see this is full of raspberries all over. And I think raspberry tends to be the dominant berry that we have. We also have wine berries that are getting established here, which is considered invasive. Actually, the ironic thing of the best way to control wine berries is to eat the damn berries. Keep them from spreading. That's pretty right in there. Here's something that's just starting its cycle this year. There's some bergamot just beginning to pop open. And back there in the background, you might not be able to see it, are pinks. And all these right here are bergamots yet to break open and blossom. And then we have wingstem right here, which will be beautiful white blossoms that whirl around the top of the plant. And see, here's some more. Now here's some bergamot right here. That's popping open, which is nice with the berries in the background. Here's a good example of yarrow, not to be confused with Queen Anne's lace. Queen Anne's lace comes earlier. Yarrow is, it's past its full bloom because you can see it's lost most of its petals. So I think of yarrow as June, early July, and Queen Anne's lace as like April and May. We are approaching butterfly weed in its glory, and you can see why it's called butterfly weed. This is a form of milkweed. They call it common butterfly weed, but it's hard to find around here. We've been able to find two little plots like this that are naturally wild in our place. And there's this one and one right behind us. This one is the one that's easier to photograph because it's right here next to one of our trails, and I marked them so I don't mow them down accidentally. And I have to keep this other invasive species, autumn olive, cut out around it, but it's holding its own. Here you go. Here's lots of yarrow in this field here. Black-eyed Susan. And we continue up this way into our field of wildflowers. There's some nice bergamot over there. Here's a nice cluster of Black-eyed Susan right here. Yeah. This is so much preferable than a hayfield. There's enough hay around here as it is. Call Havens Wood, and this is just a small piece of a, I can't remember, I think this was right around 1,000 trees in here that Diana and I planted one at a time. That makes up a total of around 15,000 trees that we planted on our place that we call Wildwood Tree Farm. This was a cornfield. When we moved here, you could tell, because you could, and you still can today, feel the land rise and fall under the wheels of your cart, which were the old corn rows. And at least the corn was, the rows were made perpendicular to the slope of the land as a form of erosion control. But all this was just bare, eroded ground when we first moved here. And I believe the soil has replenished itself. Well, we have to go at the same pace as our 15-year-old sweetheart can go, so.
I think she's 16.
16, okay. The point is that she's out and about. We are going down here to Gracie's swimming hole. Come on, Gracie. Let's go. There it is. Did you like that? Is that good?